Welcome to Mount Healthy High School as the Northwest Knights take on the Mount Healthy Owls. A nice fall evening, a little chilly, but it's football weather. Chris, my partner Chris Meade, how are you?
Doing well. Going to be a great night for some Ohio Southwest Conference football between two teams who are 1-1 in the conference. Mount Healthy coming off of a strong win last week against Harrison, while Northwest coming off of a loss to Edgewood.
Absolutely. Just about ready to get started here. Looks like Mount Healthy will be receiving the opening kick. Two returners back deep for Mount Healthy, and we're ready to go at Mount Healthy High School. It's a bouncing kick to Scott. He'll take it at the goal line, just do the best he can. He's not even going to get to the 5-yard line. Great job by Northwest on the kick coverage.
Yeah, nice job by Northwest right there. Deep kick, kind of bounced on the ground. I think the receiver might have touched it a little bit, so it was good he fell back on it despite being at the 2-yard line.
Now Mount Healthy will take the field with their led by their sophomore quarterback, Jameer Spain. What a star he's been so far. 15 touchdowns, 2 picks, and he leads the conference in passing yards.
Yeah, just a great player overall and great leader for the team.
Got a stoppage here. I'm just going to pump the clock. Mount Healthy will start it at their own 4. And we've already got a whistle.
Is there an issue with the game clock?
Looks like there was a trouble with the scoreboard.
Yeah, I think also a player equipment issue was called on the field.
Yeah, it's a substitution. Spain out of the gun, 2 receivers to each side. It's a forward toss, and that's a flag down.
On the carry for the Owls, number 4, man K. Mathis. Flag on the play.
Mante Mathis got that catch, is what it'll be called. And it's a penalty against the Owls.
Kind of a risky play in your own end zone, doing a little bit of a toss.
Absolutely.
But nice job containing that despite the penalty on Northwest.
Spain out of the gun again. He hands it off and it goes nowhere.
Yeah, I think that's going to be right at the goal line. Not going to be a safety. Barely got over the line, but enough to not be a safety.
Nice. Third and long.
Third down at the 1 yard line. Third down and 14.
I mean, at this point, if you're Mount Healthy, you just want to get some space for your punter.
Absolutely.
And just don't do anything risky in the end that can cause you a sack.
Spain's out of the gun again. Drops back, throws it over the middle. Caught. That'll be a first down at the 15-yard line.
Nicely done. Good thing I'm not the coach because I
You're
definitely called a run on that play.
You're already thinking about the punt. Out of the gun every snap so far. And there's a whistle before the play.
Looks like another equipment issue. Is that Spain?
Yeah, it looks like the sophomore quarterback. Looks like an equipment issue. Just have to be out of play and then go back in. It's a run up the middle that maybe gets 2 or 3 yards. And now Spain will check back in at quarterback. The pistol set. Backwards toss to his running back. And we've got another flag down.
So a holding penalty on Mount Healthy. That's the risk you run when you run these outside toss plays. There's always going to be a possibility of a hold on the containing part of the defense.
That's the second penalty, I believe. Trying to run an outside toss.
Yeah, if you're the running back, or if you're the tackle, once the running back reaches that edge, you just want to release.
Yeah. So that's what the refs are looking for on those outside toss plays.
Yep, that edge blocker.
Out of the gun again, and they give it to the running back, who maybe gets a couple.
Nice. It was a nice job by Northwest. I think it was their linebacker who came on a blitz there, maybe a safety blitz, who just kind of did enough in the backfield to disrupt that play and didn't really go anywhere.
It'll be 3rd and 15. Looks like Spain will be out of the gun with his running back, Michael Watson, next to him. It's like a screen play. Spain gets sacked.
Yeah, really nice job by Northwest there. Both edge rushers coming in and making contact with Spain to bring him down.
They did not fall for either of the fakes.
No.
Went straight to the quarterback and got him. And it is 4th and long. It's like a short set here for the punter. And he does punt it.
Short punt.
Friendly bounce. That'll be down to right 32. Northwest offense will have good field position to start, unlike Mount Healthy.
Looks like that punt came off the side of his foot maybe a little bit and just caused it to be shanked.
That was an interesting punt set. Everyone was to the left, and he was only 5 yards back from his long snapper.
Yeah, haven't seen that before, but unique set indeed.
Diego Young is the Northwest quarterback, and he's had a great year so far. A dual threat. He has 545 rushing yards already on the season. It's a bubble screen to the left, caught, making a few guys miss, and it'll be second and short. Ball may have came out. I'm going to say Northwest ball.
Really nice play there, just getting to the outside and then getting into your playmakers and running it up right past the defenders, making player miss.
Trips to the right with his running back. Now there's going to be a handoff. And that's going to go nowhere. It's a late flag.
Really nice job by Mount Health's defense. Just getting in the backfield, bringing him down, but we'll see if
It'll be a penalty on the defense.
was it horse collar tackle?
They're targeting.
I called targeting, but I didn't see any helmet to helmet or any sort of forcible contact in the head or neck area.
Not either, but that's the call. Interesting one. Northwest will get it inside the 20, around the 19. With what is a first down. 4 receivers to his left now, along with his running back, who's now behind him. Fake handoff. We've got someone in the flat. Oh, tipped by his own receiver, almost caught by the other, but it'll hit the ground.
He had a guy open, but just kind of floated that pass, went off the fingers of his receiver, and thankfully went down before it landed in enemy hands.
Yeah, he had a defensive end coming in on him, and he had to get it over him. I think that's what led to the high throw. Both teams strictly out of the shotgun so far. It's like an option play that goes up the middle. And got back to the line, but that's it.
Yeah, nice recognition by the linebackers on Mount Healthy to spot the ball carrier and take him down right away and not fall for the fake in the backfield.
Absolutely. It'll be 3rd and 8. It's a fake handoff. Had someone in the flat, but he doesn't throw it. Pressures, got him, sack. Down at the 20. It'll be 4th and 11. And Northwest coach not happy. He had a receiver open in the flat. Could have got a first down, but he didn't throw it.
Yeah, but it looks like they're going to go for it because Northwest does not have a kicker. So
Nope.
Exclusively 4-down offense.
They have attempted 0 field goals so far this year. They're a touchdown or bust. Diego drops back. He's going to throw to the end zone. He's got someone. It'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, really nice man-to-man coverage. Just following your man in the backfield and staying right with him.
Absolutely. Quartered him into the corner of the end zone.
Yeah, you've used that sideline as an extra defender.
Yep.
And also got his head around to spot the ball before touching the receiver, so there's no pass interference.
So Spain will lead the Mount Healthy offense back onto the field. Along with his running back next to him. And he gives it to Watson. It's a flag down. Mount Healthy has had a hard time running plays without flags so far.
Yeah, a lot of laundry on the field for this first 6 minutes of the game.
Holding on the Owls.
Looks like it'll be first and 15.
Offside at the 15-yard line. First down and 15.
He's got trips to the left and is running back on his right.
Aimed the pass.
He's gonna run. Nope, now he'll throw and it's dropped.
Pass goes incomplete.
Yeah, Northwest did a nice job covering up that bubble screen, keeping a man right next to the screener. Nice job by Spain scrambling and trying to find a guy open. Unfortunately, it was dropped, but overall, nice job by Northwest making sure his first option on the screen wasn't there.
5:53 left in the first quarter. Still looking for our first points. As Mount Healthy's on their own 15. Crowd starting to fill up here at Mount Healthy High School. Give it to Watson up the middle. Gets maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be about 3rd and 10. Spain drops back, scrambling to his left. He'll throw, caught. About the 31, that's going to be a first down for the Owls.
Really nice job there. Just, a little scramble drill by number 1, the receiver, getting open for his quarterback and getting enough for the first down.
Absolutely, and then we'll move to 6. Mount Healthy trying to get something going offensively. It's a handoff to Watson. There's another flag.
I think it's going to be another hold. Looks like there's a little bit of a wrestling takedown on that play.
Yeah. Getting good runs, but every time it's called back.
Yeah.
It's got to be frustrating for an offense. Michael Watson is the Mount Healthy running back, but he also leads the team in tackles. So there's another flag. It'll be an offsides. And we get some of that yardage back.
Yeah.
So we'll see if we can run a play without a flag.
Ball now for 25-yard line, first down and 15.
Second and long, Spain drops back under pressure. He's going to try and run, make the most of it. And he's making a few guys miss.
Really, yeah. I mean, elusive quarterback, just missing tackles and picking up, what, 6 yards?
Making something out of nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second and about 5. It's a handoff up the middle.
I don't see any hold on that play, and that was a really nice job by the H-back making a path for his running back to follow through and get a first down.
Absolutely. They've had good runs so far.
Yeah, they've had really good runs, and just penalties have been the best defense for Northwest.
Spain gets a snap and hands it up the middle again, and there's another flag on the far side of the field.
Flag on the play.
Sideline warning against Northwest.
Sideline warning was given to the Knights.
Yeah, looks like it. Yep. Didn't really see what happened. I imagine it was a coach.
Yeah, exactly.
Close to the field.
First down, 10.
And it'll be 1st and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Spain gets a snap, fake handoff, it's a screen to his receiver. That goes absolutely nowhere. Nice tackle by their corner.
Really nice job just understanding their tendencies and making it a tackle in the open field.
That's been their first look on a lot of these plays. A bubble screen, or that's just a smoke screen out to the outside. They got nothing.
Yeah, I think they wanted to get it to number one's hands, their playmaker, and just let him work the field as much as possible.
Now 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long.
42-yard line.
Spain drops back,
Heading the pass.
throws it over the middle. It's intercepted. He's out of bounds and around the 29. That's a great play by the safety.
Absolutely, great play by the safety, just reading the eyes of the quarterback and jumping on the ball to make that interception. Dangerous pass by Spain. The receivers double covered him with that safety coming in, became triple coverage.
As we just saw in the replay on the Waycross, a linebacker was also there who would have blown up the receiver if he caught it. A really dangerous throw, and it'll go the other way.
Yeah.
A really good play, and Northwest will have it at the 29 now. As Yoon looks to the sideline, and he'll change the play. Out of the pistol set, there's a running back behind him. From slot receiver in motion, they give it up the middle.
That was a nice job. Again, Mount Healthy just having the containment, not to let it pop out to the outside, to pick up of 2 yards.
Second down and 8. 27-yard line.
We 2nd and about 8. Caleb Jones got about 2-yard run there. Yoon drops back. Looks like a design quarterback run. He'll go out just short of the marker. It'll be 3rd and short.
Really nice job just getting out there and working those legs.
3rd down and 2. On the night. On the out, 22-yard line.
3rd and short. I imagine he'll go out of the gun because that's all anyone's done so far. Which does surprise me in high school. I feel like a lot of teams go out of the eye. 3rd and 2. It's a keeper by Yoon.
It's going to be right at the marker.
Let's see. It looks like they're going to spot him short as of now.
Short of the 1st down marker, it'll be 4th down and 1.
It's a good fake handoff. Faked me. I thought he pitched it to the receiver.
Yeah, really nice job. Again, the shotgun on 4th and...
It'll be 4th and a few inches, not much.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even say it's a yard.
He's 5 seconds left on the play clock. A gun, and they're going to get timeout. They can't go hard count because they don't have a kicker.
Nice call, timeout.
1:15 left on the clock in the 1st quarter. It's the first timeout used tonight by either side.
Coming up at halftime will be the counting of the
I think right here they're going to go again with their read option. The other option they could go with is the wide receiver screen. But I think so far on this drive they've exclusively gone the quarterback run or the halfback run, and it's been working well.
Yeah, I imagine I'll put it in the hands of their star quarterback. Let's see what he can do with his legs. Does lead the team in rushing yards, averaging 7.5 yards a carry this year. 5 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of how they want to decoy him. If he wants to do a fake toss or fake handoff.
Yeah, done a lot of receiver motion stuff.
Yeah.
Fake that, just run up the middle. We'll see what they do. Trips to the right. See if anyone comes in motion here. The running back, a little offset behind him. Run it up the middle, and that is gonna get nothing. That'll be a turnover on downs. Mount Healthy ball again.
Mount Healthy defense stiffens. The defensive line just is an iron wall. Did not allow that running back to get through at all.
for two good offenses so far this year. They've been shut down tonight by each other's defenses. Mount Healthy will take over here. Just over a minute left in the first quarter.
Third down, fifth, Yale, 20-yard line, Spain quarterback. Handoff, going up the middle.
Handoff up the middle. That'll get nothing.
Out of the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by Northwest defense so far.
Yeah, nice job just plugging up the holes and not allowing that running back to get into the open space.
Second and long. Two receivers to his left, along with an H-back and a running back to his right. Spain drops back. Here comes pressure. He's going to run. Gets a block. He's past the 20, out of bounds at around the 26.
Yeah, nice job by Spain again, making something out of nothing with his legs. They've got exclusively with a 1-1 set where one running back and one H-back or tight end since the beginning of last drive. It's worked nicely with the H-back making a path, but on the pass plays, it's been kind of negative.
It's been tough to come by so far throwing for Mount Healthy. Handed up the middle. A third down run up the middle, and that gets nothing.
They had Northwest defense did not cover the slot receiver for Mount Healthy. I was surprised they didn't check out that. Maybe try and just go with one of their bubble screens there.
Looks like they'll let it run to the end of the quarter. With that play call, it makes me think they could go for this, just trying to get them a little closer. And they've seen Northwest offense so far that doesn't have a kicker.
Yeah, we've also seen Mount Healthy punt once and had some issues on that punt, so maybe it's just worth going for a fourth down.
Yeah.
Their defense has been stellar so far, so I think they have plenty of faith in them.
Switch ends here. It'll be 4th and 2, and it looks like they will punt. Same formation as last time when they punted. He's at about the 21. It's a little bit better of a punt.
Yeah.
And they'll let it bounce. It'll be down at around the 37-yard line. So the Northwest offense will come back onto the field.
I think this is the first time this game that Northwest has started the ball in their own territory.
Had good field position so far. It's a bad punt the first time, then they got the pick. It's a screen play. I don't think they were set.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a dead ball penalty.
I don't think the quarterback got his team set. That's what he's getting yelled at now by his coach. Both teams just having a hard time getting out of their own way so far. It'll be 1st and 15. I believe that was an illegal motion. So we'll try again, 1st and 15. As Northwest looks to the sideline. About 11 in motion. Snap to Ewan. It's a screen pass and it's dropped.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea to drop that pass though, considering there's 2 defenders in the area.
He was looking at the hit first. Northwest at their own 32. 2nd and 15, first down, all the way near the 50. As he throws, he's going to throw up the seam. That's
Really
caught.
nice.
Great throw over the middle.
Nicely done, yeah. Nice little seam route. Just perfect pass to number 1.
So we're getting a replay here. It's a really nice catch.
Yeah,
Defender all over him. That's not bad coverage either.
No, really good coverage. Just a great route and a great pass.
Absolutely, it's a great pass by Diego. So a roll to the right, and this will be a quarterback run. He's got some room. He's up the sideline. They're going to rule him out. He's got the first down.
Really nice run there. Just kind of hurrying up to the line, getting that run, getting in Diego's hands, and just picking up a yard. And most important thing is no holding on that play.
Northwest is into Mount Healthy territory for I think they've been in Mount Healthy territory. It's a run up the middle, and that gets nothing.
Yeah, that wasn't. Mount Healthy was not fooled by that at all.
Diego drops back. And he's just going to lose a bunch of yards. He had a receiver to the flat and the right. He didn't want to throw to him. He was looking for the big play, and it wasn't there.
Yeah, they covered the big plays. Nice job. Everybody was covered, but sometimes you just got to get rid of the ball and live for another day.
This will be 3rd and a long way. Two receivers each side with his running back to his right. Looks right. He's going to throw it deep, and it almost was caught by the wrong team.
Yeah, that looks to be just miscommunication between the quarterback and the wide receiver. I think he wanted him to run just straight down to the end zone, and he cut off and went to a post route.
Yeah, receiver on the right side. Just miscommunication. Looks like they'll bring on the punt team. Looks like 2 returners back.
Yeah, well, Northwest can try and see if they can pin Mount Healthy back in their own territory. Maybe just do a little coffin punt.
Northwest doesn't have a kicker, but they do have a punter.
Fumbled the
Bad snap. He gets it off, and a pretty good punt. We'll see where the bounce goes. And they're going to down it right at the 1.
Wow.
That's a really nice job.
Nice job by the punt team, just getting down there in a hurry and just making sure that ball did not cross the goal line.
It's E.J. Walker's 5th punt of the year inside the 20.
And nice job at DJ Walker, picking that ball literally off the ground and getting it right down to the inside the 1-yard line.
I thought they were going to let it go in the end zone, but they just stopped it.
Yeah.
Mount Healthy will go out of the gun again. Last time they were inside their own 5, they went exclusively out of the gun. Let's see if they'll just run it up the middle here. He's going to go behind center. He's going to sneak it up the middle. Get it, and the ball's out. There's flags down. Oh, and it's Northwest ball. Got it at the 1. We'll see what the flag is, but as it stands now, Northwest has the ball at the Mount Healthy 1-yard line. It was a run right up the middle. Quarterback sneak by Jameer Spain. It got ripped out.
Yeah. Really nice job by Northwest, just not giving up on the play. punching that ball out and recovering it, most importantly. I think the flags were just more beanbag spotting that the ball did come out in case for recovery.
It's a really nice job ripping that ball out. And just caught by a Mount Healthy lineman as Yoon gets tackled for a loss. Looks like just a quarterback power up the middle, and it was powered backwards 3 yards.
Got hand to Mount Healthy's defense, just stiffening when they need him the most in their own territory.
Still inside the 5. Northwest needs to get this in the end zone. Motion, and Yoon throws to the motion man, and he's in. Touchdown Northwest.
Really nice job right there. Just motioning that player, hiking the ball, and then getting it to him as quick as possible before man on Mount Healthy's defense can cover him up.
Looks like it was basically just a screen pass to the motion man, and it got in. We'll see what Northwest does here. They'll think about going for 2, but they do kick extra points. And that's what they'll do. The kick is good. And we've got our first points of the night. Northwest up 7-0 at Mount Healthy on homecoming.
Yeah, really nice job by Northwest putting a guy in motion, because that causes the defense to have to communicate, especially if it's man-to-man, making sure that you pick up the guy in motion. And also, if it is a man-to-man, the guy covering the guy in motion has to hurry up and trail the motion guy.
Northwest will kick off. Got 2 returners back for Northwest for Mount Healthy, I apologize, around the 15. See if they do the short kick they did last time that Mount Healthy was down inside their own 5. It's the opening kickoff. EJ Walker set to kick this off. Not a deep kick, cut around the 17. Makes a man miss, and the ball's out again. Northwest says they have it. Ref's trying to get to the bottom of that pile, and it's Northwest ball again. 2 straight big turnovers by Mount Healthy, and Northwest will have it on Mount Healthy territory.
Mount Healthy's receiver had one guy to beat the kicker, and the kicker, I believe,
yep, it was the kicker.
Guy
who
who punched out the ball. Really nice job. And then Mount Healthy, all their players just scrambling on top of that ball. Good reaction.
As Northwest offense will take the field again.
I tell you what, Northwest special teams have been the key to this game. That punt to pin them back and cause that fumble on the QB sneak, and now the fumble on the kickoff has really put the Northwest offense in good position to capitalize.
And the opening kickoff, when they had to start inside their own 5 to just begin the game.
Yeah.
Trips to the left as 11 comes in motion. Diego drops back. It's like a quarterback run up the middle, and he gets hammered.
Yeah, that time
for a loss of 2.
That time Mount Healthy's defense was ready for that run, and he was stopped immediately.
Mount Healthy all over that. Looks like they're starting to zero in on Diego. A lot of quarterback runs so far from Northwest. Keep keeper, and there's a flag. Probably be a holding call. And it is. That'll put him in 2nd and long, unless they decline it. It'll still be 3rd and long.
Holding on the night. Foul ball back to the 41-yard line. Second down and 20.
They've gone backwards so far this drive. Their own 41. Diego sends his receiver in motion. It's a screen pass, and he gets nothing.
Yeah, blown up. Nice job again by the linebackers on Mount Healthy, just recognizing the tendencies of Northwest and making sure that screen goes nowhere.
Northwest had a man in motion there. Wanted to attract the attention of the defense, and they were all over the running back. It's a really nice play. It'll be third down, I believe.
Yeah, it's third down.
3rd and long. They aren't showing the downs on the scoreboard, so I apologize for that. Diego drops back. No one open, he's gonna have to run. And he's out of bounds in a late hit, and they're gonna throw a flag. He was hit hard. And now everyone's on the sidelines. That was a very late hit. And then he stepped over the quarterback. That'll be an automatic 1st down from Northwest. Just no need to do that if you're Mount Healthy.
Yeah, absolutely no need to do that if you're Mount Healthy. Just a loss of emotions right there. You had the guy well stopped before the 1st down. You know they don't have a kicker. Just a mental mistake.
He was at least 2 yards out of bounds, and he also made helmet-to-helmet contact, and then he kneed him in the helmet.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the
Several penalties on the defense.
Yeah.
Either way, it'll be an automatic 1st down for Northwest.
Penalties are against the Owls.
Looks like they'll spot it around the 31. What would have been a punt is now a 1st down. Looks like there's a timeout on the field.
Just a bizarre play, considering that the game is definitely not out of hand yet for Mount Healthy. They stopped him well short of the 1st down. It's just a blatant late hit.
Looks like it was a timeout by Mount Healthy. It's their 1st. I just want to calm his team down after that. .7:29 left in the 1st half, with Northwest leading 7-0 and driving after some help from Mount Healthy. A couple turnovers, some bad penalties. Northwest 1st down and 10 from the 31. It's a low snap. Diego loses yards. They've had a really tough time running the ball up the middle.
Yeah, Mount Healthy's done a great job just zoning in on Diego, and right there, that snap was low. Timing is everything in football, and that low snap just kind of ruined the entire play.
They've had a rough time running up the middle. Mount Healthy has done a good job of stopping the quarterback draws. Northwest had success when they've gone side to side. Screens. And it's a rollout to the right. And it's tipped. And there's a flag. It could be a holding. It's in the backfield.
Northwest had a guy open right there in that little shallow post route, but nice job by Mount Healthy just tipping the ball and denying that pass from even happening.
Looks like there will be a holding.
On the play is a hold on the night.
We're gonna push him back 10 yards. It was a rollout to the right. So we're getting the replay.
Yeah, that's the risk you run when you roll either your running back out in a toss or your quarterback rolling him out, is that holding on the edge. It's been called several times tonight on Northwest predominantly.
Not even halfway through this game, and there's been, I haven't been keeping track, but there's been a lot of flags on each team so far. A lot of just unnecessary flags. It's like a fake screen. They throw it up the field, and it's deflected. Nice play by Mount Healthy.
Absolutely great play by the corner on Mount Healthy, just staying right with the receiver and just breaking up the pass immediately when it made contact with the Northwest player receiver's hands.
And it will be 3rd down and Northwest High School. Last time it was 3rd and long. Diego ran and there was a penalty that forced an automatic 1st down. They hit Diego late. They'll have it about the 50-yard line here, trying to get to the 22. Diego looking for someone. He has a man deep, but he'll decide to run. And he's hit late out of bounds again, but there won't be a flag there. He had a guy going up the field open, but he might have passed the line by that time. So we get a replay now.
Great little pump fake right there by Diego, just making that linebacker miss.
Gave him some extra time, and it looks like they're going to go for this.
Yeah, why not? They don't have a kicker, but they're in kind of that no man's land right now in the field. Try and go maybe for a screenplay.
Maybe just throw it deep and act like a punt. If it's picked, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But if they get it, then it means everything. And there's going to be a false start.
Yeah, I think it was on number 2. Maybe he flinched. Yeah, now it looks like they're going to...
Now they'll send out the punt team, which has been a big weapon for them so far.
Yeah, last time they got pinned down the 1-yard line, which caused a fumble on the preceding play by Mount Healthy.
E.J. Walker's out there again. Last time he was on the field, he forced a fumble on the kickoff. He's just had a big game so far.
If you had to get a game ball right now to someone Northwest, it would be the kicker E.J. Walker.
Absolutely. It's a spiraling punt caught by Mount Healthy. He's fighting for a few yards. And Northwest, everyone on the team is there to make the tackle.
I was surprised he didn't call for a fair catch there. It was kind of a line drive kick, and the special teams for Northwest was already down there ready for him to run.
Absolutely. Looks like Mount Healthy will get it inside their own 20. At the 16-yard line on the near side of the field. 6:24 left in the first half. So send the receiver in motion. It's going to be another penalty. Having a tough time getting any offense going. Which is surprising, because they've had a great offense so far this year. Jameer Spain has really been one of the best players in the conference so far.
Yeah, it's been great. In the last game for Mount Healthy, it was a tight game the entire time against Harrison until the 4th quarter, where they kind of exploded with 21 points. So they tend to be a second-half team of late.
Handoff up the middle, and there's another flag down. So it'll be another holding call. Mount Healthy just going backwards to start this drive. Just not what they want to do, and they need points. All the way at the 5-yard line. It's a Handoff up the middle. Here he's got some room. It's a nice play. That'll get him in a good position here to get this first down.
Yeah, nice little run right up the middle, and again, no flags on that play, and it's beautiful things that can happen.
Michael Watson's a big kid. He's tough to tackle. It's a really nice run up the middle. 2nd and 3, Watson gets the ball again, and he's got the first down.
Yeah, nice job by Watson, just fighting for that yardage and getting that first down, moving the chains. Not healthy here, is in a little bit of a hurry up.
.5:30 left in the first half. Trips to his left. Spain gets it. Rolling to his right. He's going to throw short, almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted again by number 1. Just a nice job jumping on the ball. Understanding the receiver's running out of real estate to make the catch.
Number 1 from Northwest. He's had a good game so far, and that's Davion Perkins. A senior defensive back. He plays some wide receiver as well. So he leads the team in catches. And they hand it up the middle. And the ball's out again, and Northwest has it again.
Third fumble of the night. Third recovery by Northwest.
Mount Healthy just cannot get out of their own way so far.
Yeah, just a nice job following the ball, and again, putting their offense in a great position to score. And again, Mount Healthy, which is that terrible turnover, and just kills any momentum they have going for them.
Northwest, good field position again. If they had a kicker, they would have a chance to put this game away already. But kicking in high school is just, you never really know. Diego runs up the middle, and he gets nothing.
Yeah, he got walloped right there.
The quarterback powers up the middle have not done well. Diego's got hit hard tonight.
Number 8 for Mount Healthy just came in there and stopped that play immediately.
Yeah, it's Michael Watson, who just had the fumble on the other side.
Yeah, he might be a little bit angry.
Letting out some steam. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2 receivers to each side. Diego drops back, looks like a screen, and it's dropped. It was a forward pass, so no fumble.
11 there had the sure hands on a touchdown, but right there just got a little happy feet. Was thinking about running with the ball instead of catching the ball first.
Diego out of the gun again with his running back Caleb Jones next to him. Diego looks to his right, looks at an out route, but it's not there. There's throw, it's caught. He's up the sideline, but they're gonna give him a first down. Guess he stepped out.
Yeah, it looks like he got pushed out, but nice job fighting for that extra yardage, and again getting that first down. And nice job by Diego on that run out, finding his open man and getting the chains moved.
Absolutely. His other receiver up the middle fell down, so that was his last hope, and he got open. It's a great job by Diego being very patient. It's a run to the left. And those runs to the boundary have worked much better for Northwest than the runs up the middle.
Yeah, letting them work in open space more than up the middle has been really good for Northwest.
Just under 4 minutes left in this first half. The Knights leading 7-0. Mount Healthy's just hurt themselves so far. 3 turnovers. Looks like they're gonna call timeout. Play clock is running down. So that was Northwest's second time out of the half, one left. So they're trying to get into the end zone again, make this a 2-score game. They will get the ball to start the second half as well. It's a handoff to his receiver. It's a good job getting a few yards, cutting it back up the middle. It'll be 3rd and short.
Yeah, really nice job. Just getting 11 in motion again, and then you give me a ball. This time not a pass, but just a handoff and a little jet sweep right there.
Third down and 3. I imagine this is 4-down territory.
Yeah.
It's a handoff up the middle.
Yeah, Matt Healthy right there was walking their linebackers up. They were ready for the run. Nice job at Northwest though, picking up close to the marker.
It'll be 4th and 1, and obviously here they're going to go for it. Caleb Jones got 2. Just wasn't enough. It'll be 4th and probably less than a yard. And they look to the sideline here. Trips off to the right. 12 seconds left on the play clock. Caleb Jones moves to his other side, going up the middle. I think they're going to give it to him. Might measure this. Not really. I don't have a great angle here. No one's made a signal.
Oh, yeah, I was a little surprised they went that play considering Matt Healthy just stopping the direct quarterback runs instead of trying to get a guy in motion.
The officials' timeout. Looks like they'll bring out the chains. He's going to be way short.
Nice job, Mount Healthy. Just keeping their team in the game is Mount Healthy's defense.
That play call surprised me.
Yeah, it surprised me as well. I really thought that they were going to put somebody in motion, maybe try and do a screen. The safeties for Mount Healthy are playing off the slot receivers, so I thought maybe a quick motion could open up some space and just pick up that extra yard.
And the runs up the middle with Caleb Jones or Diego have just not worked so far.
No, I don't know if it's because they might be afraid that if they do a run to the side, they end up with a penalty more often with holding. But I mean, it's 4th down, so you might as well try it.
Absolutely. So Mount Healthy will regain possession again, trying not to turn the ball over. Already 3 turnovers so far in the first half. Spain hands it off up the middle to Watson. He gets maybe a yard or 2. Timeout on the field. Couple guys down, looks like on each team.
Yeah, looks like they might just. Yeah, it looks like they just ran to each other and a little shooken up.
It was a Northwest injury.
Down 9, going out.
Jameer Spain out of the gun. He'll throw a screen pass. Looked like he hit the ground. Yeah, that'll be incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 8. Tough time generating offense so far for Mount Healthy, which earlier this year they scored 71 points against Thurwood Marshall. It's been a little bit surprising.
Yeah, I think those turnovers kind of caused delays in their rhythm, and also the penalties haven't helped.
Pass off to the left, making a few guys miss. He's going to get the first down.
Nice job by Mount Healthy. Yeah, like you said, maybe a few guys miss a little spin move there. I think that's what the X button on Xbox. Really nice job, positive play when that drive was kind of stalling out, it felt like. And screen pass. The Northwest guy just over pursued on that play and left a little alley for the wide receiver to just run right up.
That was J.J. Etheridge to the side. And we've got a few guys going deep here, but he's going to run it. He gets slung out of bounds to a gain of about 5. Looks like a timeout on Mount Healthy side. Looks like they're second of the half. 1:46 left. Trying to do anything they can to get points before we go to halftime. Back, it'll be about 2nd and 6 here. 2 receivers off to his right and left. Spain drops back, steps up, under pressure, throws over the middle, it's caught. Looks like he's down. Nope, they don't call him down. He is still up. He's gonna blow him dead at around the 43. That is a great job by the Mount Healthy offense.
What a magical play by Spain right there. I mean, it looked like he was dead to rights and then have a jump pass to a wide open wide receiver. Yep. And just fought for yards. But they got to hurry up now because that clock is going to start ticking. Only one timeout to work with.
1:20 left in the first half. They send Scott in motion.
He's got time.
Throw, and he's going to go down. That's a sack. Is a really nice play. And that's going to be a timeout for Mount Healthy. That's their last. That is not how Mount Healthy wanted to spend their last timeout.
No, that was probably the worst that could happen, other than a turnover could happen for Mount Healthy right there. It's just falling for a sack and then causing that clock to run and having to use your final timeout.
That was a great sack.
Spain had a few guys open downfield that you could pick. He had great time in the pocket too. I think maybe he was just trying to go deep, and that was covered up.
Just over a minute left in the first half. 1 timeout left, and that's for Northwest. Mount Healthy, no timeouts left.
So if you're Mount Healthy, you're going to want to pass, obviously, and then you're going to want to work the boundaries as well to your advantage. So if I was Northwest, I'm just going to cover up those boundaries, knowing that they don't really have a kicker, and then just make Mount Healthy just flow everything into the field to keep that clock running.
They have it on their own 49-yard line.
Yeah, they got 3 safeties back there, 3 guys playing deep. I would.
He's going to go down. It's a gain of about 2 yards. Mount Healthy has only kicked 1 field goal this year, and they did not make it.
Yeah, if you're Mount Healthy right now, you got to go, and that's what their coach is exactly telling them. You got to hurry up and get to the line.
Looks like they're going to spike it, and they do.
Offense pointing the ball by Spain.
I was surprised that they called timeout on that last play, and now it's 4th down. I imagine they're going to go for it, being that they just spiked it. That spike surprised me. Now,
Yeah, I thought maybe they had 2 plays that they wanted to go with in that initial timeout.
it's a roll to the left, and it gets nothing. Just a disaster sequence from Mount Healthy. And now Northwest will have it with 35 seconds left, with 1 timeout.
I'm not quite sure what the rollout there. Maybe he just feels more comfortable rolling out on passes. He had pretty good protection if he stayed in the pocket.
I was surprised they didn't just punt it there if you're going to spike it. So Northwest will get it on the Mount Healthy 49-yard line. Looks like he's got trips to the left. Could be a screenplay here. Yep, but they throw it up down the sideline. That's a nice play.
Yeah, no, 11 is a surefire receiver. Screens, any sort of route, he's going to get the ball. Nice job right there, and nice job hurrying up to the line.
Both teams have done a lot of that on offense. Had a guy just stand at the line, but also had a guy go deep. As Young falls down, and that's recovered. Goes Mount Healthy. That's going to be a touchdown. Wow. What a turn before the half. We do have penalties on the field.
I thought Diego was down. Check out the replay before the ball came out.
We're trying to get a replay up here. We'll get the call here first, then we'll go to a replay. That's going to be another flag down.
Yeah, it's going to be unsportsmanlike. He tossed the ball at the ref in frustration.
The refs are talking it over a lot to discuss on this play.
A lot of judicial stuff to get through on this.
Here we go. It's a holding on Northwest. Unsportsmanlike conduct, Mount Healthy. So did they roll him down?
I need a replay. Yeah.
Now we've got a replay up. Oh, and
that is absolutely a fumble.
That ball was out.
Yeah, that should have been a turnover. That's another break for Northwest right there.
Oh my goodness. That is a huge call missed.
Yeah, that was.
And now it's an unsportsmanlike conduct on Mount Healthy. Wow, what a big turn that could have been.
Yeah, that was a blatantly bad call on the refs. Just
live, I thought that ball was out, and unreal.
And you can understand why the player was frustrated, but you just got to kind of contain yourself still.
And now the clock was just running, so Northwest ran up to call a timeout. I don't think they realized the clock was going to run. I think everyone's still catching their breath from the play before.
I think if I was Northwest, I would just throw one up and see maybe if my guys come down within the end zone.
So one shot at the end zone here. Two receivers to each side with a running back to his right at about the 33-yard line. See if they just do a screen here.
I would throw it to number one right here.
He's going to throw it up. He's got a guy, but he just overthrew him.
That was good coverage by Mount Healthy, but yeah, he found his playmaker number 1 and tried to get to him just a tad bit outside, overthrow him, but really good effort there.
We're at halftime here at Mount Healthy High School. Northwest leads 7-0.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Ohio. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hi, I'm Bob Hoying. The life lessons that interscholastic athletics can teach kids are so much more important than wins and losses, and will stay with them long after their playing days are over. Discipline, teamwork, sportsmanship, integrity, getting along with others, and overcoming adversity can all be learned through school sports. The lessons that these student athletes learn through sports today will help them be prepared for wins and losses of life tomorrow.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
As part of the alumni event, Owls Fly Home, we wanted to acknowledge an individual, group, or organization that makes an impact on our team, staff, and alumni. We are thrilled to announce that we will be honoring the Kenny Kidmeyer Foundation this year for their ongoing contributions to Mount Healthy in the name of the late Kenny Kidmeyer, a 1974 graduate. The Kenny Kidmeyer Foundation has been under the direction of Ron Reedy, as well as Kenny's daughters, Amber Flannery and Sarah Evans. The KKF has awarded over $14,000 to Mount Healthy football coaches and other local coaches. In addition, their contributions have extended to families impacted by ALS and cancer. The Kenny Kidmeyer Foundation will be awarded a commemorative alumni wreath engraved with Kenny Kidmeyer's graduation year and the original Mount Healthy Owl logo. We'd also like to thank KDM for making this gift possible, which carries on the tradition of contributing to the hard-working and honorable alumni initiatives in the Mount Healthy community. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. I am Derek Sanders. I'm alumni of Mount Healthy. I'm super excited to be here. Thank you. I'm also here with our co-advisor of the Student Government Association, Miss Nancy Ballard. We'll give her a round of applause, please. All right, so this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. If you're excited, let me hear some noise. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna say the name of the candidate, okay, that is gonna step out and wave. They wrote a letter to the school that they want you all to hear, okay? So first we're gonna start off with Miss Taylor Reed, who's running for Miss Freshman. She says, I'm running to represent my school and to show black girls that they can be royalty too. I would like to give special thanks to my dad, who taught me everything I know, my stepmom for making this happen, my mom for supporting me no matter what, teacher Miss Holland for helping me out, and shout out to Zanaya, the other Miss Freshman candidates who whose birthday is tomorrow. Next is Miss Zanaya Casablanca. She's running for Miss Freshman as well. She says, I am running because I am responsible. I am positive. I am nice. I am kind. And I am smart. Shout out to Mr. Sanders for helping get over my anxiety and pushing me to the best of my potential for running for Miss Freshman. Shout out to my mom for everything. Can we get a drum roll, please, for our Miss Freshman? Our Miss Freshman for the 2022-2023 academic school year is Miss Taylor. Thank you all so much. Next, we have our Mr. Sophomore candidate. We have our Mr. Sophomore candidate. We have Mr. Dion Borden, who's running for Mr. Sophomore. He said, I am running to show other people that they can have fun at school while being on task, being a leader. Special shout out to my parents and all of my friends who motivated me to even run for the Royal Court. Next is Mr. LaDon Smith, who's running for Mr. Sophomore as well. He says, greetings, I am LaDon Smith. I am in the 10th grade and I go to the magnificent, marvelous, and majestical My Healthy Junior Senior High School. And he's going to serve as Mr. Sophomore. He's running on the platform of legend, of Tupac. He plans to change the way that people look at the school, change the way that people look at the district, and show them that a group of kids can really make a change. Don't forget to vote LaDon Smith for Mr. Sophomore. And last but not least is Mr. Jeremiah Sanders. Mr. Sophomore, greetings. I am Jeremiah Sanders, and I humbly run to serve as Mr. Sophomore. I would love to shout out my family, friends, and coaches for always supporting me. And our Mr. Sophomore, can I get a drum roll, please? Our Mr. Sophomore for the 2022-2023 academic school year is Mr. Jeremiah Sanders! All right, next, we're going into our Miss Sophomore candidates. We have Miss Angel Antonina Coates running for Miss Sophomore. She says, I am running for Miss Sophomore because I want to be a part of the school and enjoy the high school spirit. I want to make other students feel comfortable in their own skin, and it's you that with the crown. The crown does not wear you. Shout out to my campaign team, Mr. Sanders. Thanks to my mother, father, and siblings for always being here for me. Our next candidate for Miss Sophomore is Miss Layla Washington. She says, I am running for Miss Sophomore to be a person that others look up to and be a person people can want to talk to. Shout out to my friends and all the support and my mom for being my chauffeur during all of this. Our Miss Sophomore, can I get a drum roll, please? Our Miss Sophomore for the 2022-2023 academic school year is Miss Angel Antonina Coates. All right, we're going to get into our Mr. Junior candidate. We have Mr. Terry Minton, who's running for Mr. Junior. He says, I am running because I want to be a leader and a role model for all the candidates in his class, as well as an inspiration for future generations to come out of their shell and step up to take the plate to their generation as well. I would like to especially shout out my soccer coaches, Mr. O'Toole and Mr. Cannon, for inspiring me to be a leader, not only in school, but on the field. Our Mr. Junior is Mr. Terry Minton. Our Miss Junior candidates, we have Miss Jazina Michelle Holly and Miss Talisha Jewell. Miss Javina Holly says, I'm running for Miss Junior, and I just want to say that this position, I value to give you guys a voice when you feel like something is wrong. This position is going to be the best fit for me because I want to give everyone a voice, and I just want to say thank you to my family, my mom, my friends, and all the people who we may have lost this year. To Miss Tylisha Jewell, she says becoming Miss Junior is not the title. It's an accomplishment, change, and new beginnings. Not just for me, but for the school. So before you let go, remember to always treat yourself as a king, a queen, and think highly of yourself because everyone is born one. You just got to live up to that title. Special thanks to Mr. Stevens, the art teachers, my campaign team manager, Rochelle, Mr. Sanders for giving me this wonderful opportunity, and lastly, everyone who voted for me. She loves you all. Miss Junior, can I get a drum roll, please? Our Miss Junior for the 2022-2023 academic school year is Miss Tylisha Jewell! All right, and this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. Our Mr. Mount Healthy candidate is Mr. Caleb Shields, and he would like to say, I am running for Mr. Mount Healthy because I want to be a big brother I never had to all of the young brothers and sisters of Mount Healthy and to set the standard for the future of Mount Healthy. I would like to say thank you to everyone who has taken the time out to vote for me. I also want to thank to Mr. Sanders for pushing me and helping me through this campaign and showing me what a gentleman is. And I want to say thank you to Coach Stevens for helping me become better every day. Thank you, My Healthy. Mr. My Healthy is Mr. Caleb Shields! And last but certainly not least, Miss Mount Healthy candidate. Y'all can be a little bit louder than that. There we go. Miss Mount Healthy candidate number 1 is Miss Naomi Campbell. She says, I am running because I want to be a part of the change that's coming to our community and change the narrative of Mount Healthy. I want to shout out my boyfriend, Caleb Shields, family and friends that helped me run my beautiful campaign, and also Mr. Sanders for paving the way. And last but certainly not least, we have Miss Shariah Reed, who's running for Miss Mount Healthy. She says, Dear Mount Healthy Junior High School, I am Shariah Reed and I'm running for Miss Mount Healthy. I am ready to become Miss Mount Healthy because I would like to showcase that I am a great role model for all the students already here and to come. I'm excited to be a part of the Royal Court, not only just at Mount Healthy, but in Cincinnati, Ohio. I would like to give a special shout out to my mom, dad, family, friends, and supporters who have shown me love and gave me courageous words throughout this whole process. Ladies, remember, being a dream girl is a lifestyle, not a dream. And regardless of what happens today, we are all queens. Thank you. And our Miss Mount Healthy for the 2022-2023 school year is Miss Naomi!
Let's take a time out to talk about educational athletics. That means the school sports are an extension of the classroom. Student athletes earn the privilege of participation in sports by succeeding during the school day first, before they put on the team uniform after. Student athletes prove that with better attendance records, higher GPAs, and fewer discipline issues than non-student athletes. That's what it means to be a part of the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. There's just one place where a team is more than a group of individual agendas. It's a catalyst for demonstrating the potential of the collaborative spirit. There's just one place where players, coaches, and fans experience the exhilaration that happens when an entire community rallies behind the school team. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. In addition, high school sports help young people in Ohio develop the discipline and confidence they need to be leaders in life, even as they unite communities like nothing else. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time we need Autumn T. Long to report up here to the top of the stand by the press box. Thank you.
let's take a time out to talk about educational athletics. That means that school sports are an extension of the classroom. Student athletes earn the privilege of participation in sports by succeeding during the school day first before they put on the team uniform later. Student athletes prove that with better attendance records, higher GPAs, and fewer discipline issues than non-student athletes. That's what it means to be a part of the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Hi, I'm Archie Griffin. Whatever the sport, wherever it's played, there's one thing that student athletes, coaches, and fans can all share: sportsmanship. The Ohio High School Athletic Association's Respect the Game campaign reminds us that school sports are about so much more than wins and losses. On behalf of the OHSAA, let's all do our part to make school sports a fun, positive, and rewarding experience that student athletes will remember for a lifetime.
We are back at Mount Healthy High School with the Knights leading 7-0. It was an interesting end of the first half, but Northwest will still hold on to the lead as we begin the second half. 3 turnovers in that first half for Mount Healthy. Have not helped themselves out. This will be their first kickoff of the night. It's a short kick. Looks like a fair catch was made. It's probably the smart play by Northwest. They'll get it about the 36-yard line. So Northwest will retake the field offensively. Looks like we'll have 2 receivers each side. With Diego out of the shotgun. And Caleb Jones next to him out of the shotgun. It's like a screen pass that gets blown up.
Yeah, a little bit short there by Diego. Mount Healthy was ready for that. They had their corners right on the screen wide receiver.
Hasn't really been an offensive show that these teams have put on through the first part of the season here.
Yeah, did not come into this game thinking it was going to be a defensive battle, but that's what's been delivered so far in this.
It's a big play.
Wow, nice job, no penalties.
50.
Really nice elusiveness. You just saw the running back just explode right through that hole. Nicely done.
And they're at about the 50, 1st and 10. So we're just getting underway here in the second half. It's like a fake bubble and a slant to the other side. Looks like that'll be close to the first down.
Nice pass there by Diego, just getting his wide receiver right in stride. A little slant route. Nice, easy pitch and catch.
That's Davion Perkins. He's made some big plays so far tonight, offensively and defensively. So we got a stoppage here from the refs. They originally gave him the first down, but they're going to say it's second and short.
Yeah, the chain gang got a little excited there.
Out of the pistol here. Handed up the middle to Jones. That'll be a first down.
Yeah, Jones, nice job again exploiting right out of the hole. Had some difficulties right up the middle in the first half. Looks like they kind of found the rhythm here so far in the second.
A lot of that success in the first half was to the boundaries, getting guys in motion before the snap and throwing screens out. And when Diego's had a good time running the ball, it's been out to the boundary. It's a Handoff up the middle. A lot of room to run for Jones. He's down at the 25. First down Northwest.
Yeah, that offensive line, that really the center and the two guards just kind of pushing people out of the way and making a nice little hole right up the middle, again, for Jones to run right up into.
Looks like they pulled two guys to the right and created a big hole. It's another run up the middle by Jones, and he's met.
Yeah, they're ready for that one, but again, like you said, they pulled two guys to the right and try to go power to the right.
It's a nice play. It's a nice tackle by Michael Watson, the linebacker and running back, leads the team in tackles. Bring 5. Diego's going to go down. That's a sack.
Yeah, that was
around
just
the 34.
That was just really nice coverage. A coverage sack really by Mount Healthy, just taking away all his outlets. He had a screen guy towards the end, but it was just too late. Taken down.
Maybe 3rd and long.
Really, Diego was lucky to hang on to the ball there as well. He kind of had it on one arm the entire time. We saw a lot of fumbles on Mount Healthy this past half, and fortunate there for Northwest, the ball didn't come out.
See what they do here. Young back. It's a throw to the 10. Looks like it's caught by Northwest. That's a first down.
Unbelievable. That was just a spectacular catch by the receiver. Young hanging in there, just taking that hit, but delivering the ball kind of floated out there. Really?
Looked like the receivers didn't really expect to get the ball. Looks like they expected Young to run based on the routes they were running. They weren't running them very hard. Just kind of went to the first down marker and stopped. It'll be first down at about the 11.
Young showing off that arm strength.
It's a really good throw. They throw it up, hand it up the middle. That's a loss of 2. Send 11 in motion. Got him out there. He's going to run to the right. He's going to stop, get a few more yards. It's a nice job by Diego Young.
Yeah, Diego Young right there. Looking like the play was dead to rights, but then kind of just did that little jump stop and picked up a few yards.
Third down, first down marker around the 1 or 2 yard line. Tough to see from our angle up here in the box. It's a quarterback to run up the middle. Diego Young, that's a touchdown. Touchdown Northwest Knights.
Yeah, nice job there, Diego Young. Kind of working the inside, then popped it right out to the outside and scored a touchdown. Big statement right there, opening drive of the second half, just taking it right to the defense and marching down the field and getting a TD on the board.
Started at their own 36-yard line. That's their best drive of the game so far.
And the crucial thing is there was absolutely no penalties on that play, on that drive, I should say.
Mount Healthy sideline upset. They thought it should have been unsportsmanlike conduct after the touchdown, but no call. So Northwest will try the extra point. The kick is up. It is good. It is 14-0 Northwest. 7:42 left in the second half. And Mount Healthy really needs to get something going offensively. Jameer Spain and Michael Watson leading the way. That was a great job by Diego. Looked like it was a run up the middle, then he broke it off to the left.
Yeah, really nice job. Really just good vision of the field. Seeing that the middle was filled up and just found that daylight to the outside and scored a touchdown.
Originally, I was surprised with the quarterback draw there. Just because it wasn't working in the first half, those runs up the middle. But the runs at the boundaries have worked, and he got to the boundary, and he got 6 points.
Yeah, improvised a little bit and Said, this whole running up the middle hasn't been working this entire game. I'll just take it to the outside.
And now Northwest will kick off, which has proven to be a big play so far in this game. Once they downed him inside the 5, and then last time the kicker forced a fumble.
Yeah, you're Mount Healthy. You're a bit rattled right now. You just had Northwest just score on you in the opening drive. You had towards the end of the first half that missed call and would have been a return fumble for a touchdown, tie the game. So you just got to settle down and just do the simple things. Receive the ball in the kickoff, and then just work the field through your offense.
Be a short kick. They'll let it bounce, and that's again inside the 10. They'll have to pick it up. It's tackled around the 14. That's a good job by Mount Healthy, at least getting to that ball and not downing themselves inside the 5 like they did on the first play of the game, or turning the ball over.
Yeah, exactly. Just picking the ball up, not falling on it, and making something that looked like it was a negative play into positive yards.
Kickoffs have been a big play so far for Northwest. So now Mount Healthy takes the field, led by Jameer Spain, their sophomore quarterback, just trying to get something going. We've got a flag down as the ball snapped. There's a flag down before the play. And the refs are forcing a substitution. Looks like it might be an injury, but he didn't want to come off. So we'll try this again. Had trouble with the snap. Watson up the middle gets about 5 yards. Two receivers to his right. It's a handoff up the middle on a bad snap. And they lost a yard.
Yeah, Northwest defensive line again is just doing a great job of stopping any sort of runs up the middle. High snap on that play, so timing again was off.
Mount Healthy just not help themselves tonight offensively.
No, not at all.
Third and about 7 here. Running back to his right. Northwest brings 4. Got Spain trying to make a move, and he's going to go nowhere. That's a sack for Northwest. It's like he had guys down the field, didn't want to make the throw.
Yeah, he had a few guys open down the field. I think the pocket was pretty clean for the majority of the play, too, and then he kind of just scrambled out of the pocket, which caused some of the defenders to open up and find rushing lanes for him.
I think he ran himself into pressure there.
Yeah.
Got a whistle here. I'm just going to pump the clock. Ball on their own 16. They're in their version of a punt formation with someone back at around the 45 for Northwest.
Oh, it's fake.
And it's a fake. And he just runs straight out of bounds. Wow. And Northwest will get it inside the Mount Healthy 20. I think the play is there. If you don't have anything, then just punt it. But he ran it straight out of bounds. Looked like he was thinking about throwing it, but he just got tackled out of bounds.
Northwest was not fooled by that at all.
Just not a smart play.
Yeah, questionable decision.
And that was 4th and 15 when they were trying that.
Yeah,
10, just an odd time to try a fake punt.
Especially deep in their own territory. It wasn't even no man's land. And if you're the Mount Healthy defense right here, it's critical to get a stop. I know I'm saying the obvious, but this game could get out of hand if they score a touchdown here.
Northwest looking for a touchdown. Diego keeps it off to the right, trying to make something out of nothing. So it's penalty down. Looks like could be a holding on the receiver out there. They're going to call block in the back. Yeah, you see the receiver might have got a piece of him. I didn't see much there on the replay. I guess he did touch him a little bit.
I didn't see much either. Maybe the ref got a better view, but I'll tell you what, that Diego can really he's pretty elusive player. You think he's tackled, and then he just spins out of it.
Yeah, very slippery.
Yeah, yes indeed.
That'll be 1st and 20 as there's another flag down. Looks like it'll be a false start. This was a lot of the first half, a lot of penalties for each side in the first half. And now they're coming back here in the second half. First and 25. So first down markers at around the 4, and they're at the 29. A lot of work to do for Northwest. It's a screenplay, and that'll go nowhere.
Nicely done. These screenplays are hit or miss, but that time Mount Healthy was extremely ready for it and just didn't even let it go anywhere. Nicely done.
They did a play action, try and get some blockers out there, but they didn't get out there in time. And Perkins was tackled for a loss. That'll be 2nd and 26. Northwest again does not have a kicking game at all, so it's touchdown or bust right now for the Knights. Diego drops back. He's got time. He's got Perkins over the middle. He's got room to run. He's down at about the 11th, so they put themselves in good position to try and get this first down.
Really nice. Yeah, nice job right there. Just seeing the whole field, not panicking.
It's a great protection by the offensive line.
Absolutely great protection. And then it just broke away. I think it just they just lost him in the coverage there. He just kind of became wide open right over the middle of the field and made him pay.
Perkins was waiting for a block, but his receiver decided against trying to block him in fear of another block in the back call. It'll be 3rd and short. It's a bad snap. Diego runs up the middle. And it'll be 4th and about 1. And I will bet every cent I have they're going to go for this.
Yes, I don't see the yellow T-shirt kicker coming on the field, so I'm assuming they're going for it.
I think they're just going to try and put him away here.
Looks like Perkins is limping just a tad when but didn't slow him down that last catch.
Let's see, Northwest has gone out of the gun every play of this game, and they will again. They send someone in motion. Throw over the middle, that is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Diego right there thread the needle. Nice coverage by Mount Healthy, staying tall, turnover on downs.
He had a receiver in the flat that came on motion who was open, but they decided to throw up the middle for the touchdown.
That's been the theme of this game. They seem to have receivers open the flat routinely, and they choose to just take up those big yardage plays instead.
Seems like every play there's at least someone staying back as an outlet guy, but a lot of times they're just not throwing it to him. Quarterback's trying to make a play for each side. And now Mount Healthy really needs to get something going. Time running out. 3:18 left.
Oh, is there a flag thrown?
It's a stoppage here. Looks like, I guess there was a flag on Northwest. So that'll give Mount Healthy a little bit of extra breathing room, which they desperately need all the yards they can get so far.
Oh,
as there's a fumble again.
That time wasn't even a bad snap. Instead, it was just the exchange was off.
It has been a rough game so far for this team.
Yeah, so far from Mount Healthy, this has been an unwelcome homecoming.
2nd and 18, so they've put themselves way back. Drops back immediately, runs to the right, throws back over the middle. It's caught. Looks like he threw it across his body, and that's a first down for Mount Healthy.
Yeah, Spain's been really good at those athletic, awkward passes. But number one, the receiver there did a great job just kind of sitting down that zone coverage. You have a Northwest has their cornerback just kind of sitting out there, and the wide receiver for Mount Healthy just kind of stuck behind and sat down coverage.
2 receivers each side. Spain gets a snap. It's a screen play, and that's blown up. Nice job by the corner getting through the block and making the tackle.
Yeah, the screen right there just kind of led the screener too far to the outside, and the blocker, the wide receiver for Mount Healthy was blocking. He just couldn't hold up his block long enough. If it was a little bit tighter, the screen pass, he would have had an alley up in some open space.
For a team that scored 35 points last week and 71 earlier this year, they've had a tough time getting anything going offensively. This trips to the right side, drops back, looks left, throws over the middle. Risky throw, but it's caught.
Yeah, that was a similar play to the other play that they had for to number one, but this time to a different receiver. But nice job again, just sitting down over the middle of the field. They're having some positive yards there. Again, awkward passes by Spain, but they're being completed, and that's all you need from Mount Healthy.
Third down and 1. Just needing 1 yard here. Trying to keep the offense on the field. They give it up the middle. That's going to be a first down. The ball's out again. It's recovered by Northwest. The 4th turnover of the game from Mount Healthy. And Northwest will have it again.
4th turnover, if not wrong. I think it's the 4th fumble, right?
I believe so.
Rough night for the Mount Healthy offense in terms of keeping the ball off the grass.
So now Northwest will have it at the 31. It's been a tough time holding on to the ball for Mount Healthy running back Michael Watson. It's a handoff up the middle. We'll get about a yard. It's 2nd and 9. Under a minute left in the 3rd quarter as we have an offensive lineman substitution for Northwest. It's 18 seconds on the play clock. Have time for 2 plays here. Just send 11 in motion. Diego looks right. He throws to the motion man. Makes a man miss. Spin move. He'll be tackled inside the 20 at around the 18.
Nice job there by Diego. Again, find the open man. Just kind of a post route that just kind of got lost in coverage again. Really nice, easy pitch and catch.
Whenever they've sent someone in motion, I feel like good things have happened.
Yeah, I think it causes confusion on the defense. Like, who's going to pick him up? If it's man-to-man, you have that trailing defender trying to follow the guy who's in motion. That causes almost like a pick in basketball when you hike the ball. That's just extra second of space without a defender.
There are 14 seconds left.
Yeah, if I'm Mount Healthy, or sorry, if I'm Northwest, I would just let it run out.
Looks like that's what they'll do. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter. The Northwest Knights up 14-0 on the Mount Healthy Owls at Mount Healthy High School. We're back as we start the fourth quarter. It's a handoff up the middle. Nice play.
Yeah,
nice job.
Nice job again by the defensive line linebackers, just seeing the ball carrier, just rushing to him and taking a nice tackle in the backfield.
It'll be 2nd and 11. There's trips on the right side, the short side of the field. Could be a motion man coming before the play here. That's exactly what it is. They're looking to him, but they throw it deep to the end zone. Incomplete. He had him one-on-one coverage.
Yeah. He had Parker one-on-one, just like that's what they like. They got to clear out that side of the field, have trips to the near side, and just have Parker one-on-one. Looks a little shaken up right now, though.
Yeah, they're gonna get some medical attention. Hope he's okay.
Nice pass by Diego. I mean, just a tad behind Parker, but sorry, Perkins. My apologies.
It'll be 3rd and about 11 here. 2 receivers each side of Diego. As Perkins is out for this play, getting some medical attention. And he'll just run it out of bounds. And they're going to call a late hit here. Personally, I think that's a rough call. He didn't try to hit him. It looked like Diego just kind of ran into him, and he fell, and he gets a flag now.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. It was nothing flagrant, nothing malicious. Just kind of tangled up out of the boundaries. I think that was just a bit of a hasty flag thrown right there.
I will say Mount Healthy has had a little bit of a tough whistle tonight. Right before the half, there was a fumble that was called back.
Yeah, there's been a lot of questionable calls by the referees in this game.
I think they're getting some medical attention here. I'm trying to figure out what the spot of the ball will be. Looking at the replay, he was out of bounds, but I don't think he tried to hit him. I think the quarterback just ran into him. So we got a stoppage here. Looks like the refs are discussing what everything will be. Looks like we're about to get a call. I assume we'll get one.
Yeah, there's been more deliberation in this game than there is in Congress.
So holding on the offense. Now it's a personal foul. After the play, late hit. It'll be a 15-yard penalty. Trying to figure out the spot. At this point, they're just walking back and forth. We'll have this at the 14.
Did Northwest just take a timeout, looks like?
It's like a timeout on the Northwest Knights. It'll be 3rd and 6 after that crazy play that ended 3 minutes ago. This might be a timeout just to buy Diego a little bit of more time. Try and get him back in the game.
Yeah, I think
if he is hurt. It looks like Diego will be out for this play, so I think that's just what the timeout was about. I thought he had to be out for a play, but I guess they didn't. I guess the refs didn't see that he was hurt. So it'll be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, I don't know if you take a timeout, that counts as a play.
It's true. 3 receivers just left, and it's a bad snap. He's just got to throw this away. He's going to run. He's still in bounds. He's inside the 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Northwest.
Unbelievable. Diego makes something out of nothing. It looks like he was dead to rights again. I mean, just a magician on the field.
He has just had a big night rushing the ball. And Mount Healthy had him on the previous play. A late hit gives him another chance. And it's a touchdown Northwest on an incredible play by Diego Yun.
Yeah, just unbelievable run. I mean, even fumbled snap, you would think he would just fall on it, but no, he picked it up and just ran for his life and for a touchdown.
Just under 11 minutes left in the game. Trying to go up 21-0. The kick is up. The kick is good. 21-0 Northwest. And it's now or never from Mount Healthy, who scored 35 points last week and have not scored at all tonight.
Yeah, just look at this play right here. Just a fumble snap, then picks it up. I mean, just nice little bounce right to him. And then look at that, 3, 4, 5 defenders all around him. Stays in bounds, balanced on the sideline. Number 5 had a good angle on him, just missed the tackle. Really nice job by Diego.
So get another replay here. I thought he was originally going to run out of bounds, and I guess he kept, and he did stay in.
Yeah, there's a little trapeze act on the sideline there.
We get a great view up here in the box. I thought he was going to throw it away, but he had an angle, he took it. Next thing you know, it's a 3-score game. Looks like they'll kick off here from the right hash. They've had some just incredible kickoffs tonight. They haven't been deep, but they've gotten some good bounces. Mount Healthy has just shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, Mount Healthy's had some trouble picking the ball up on the bounce. That's cost them in special teams.
There's 2 returners back, one at the 15 and one at about the 12. A tight set from Northwest. It's a kick that'll have bounced at about the 17. Up the middle. It'll be tackled around the 33. Some pushing and shoving after the play.
Yeah, I mean, just picks the ball up off the hop.
That's been their best return of the night. They had a big return earlier, but it was a forced fumble. And a great job by our camera crew there keeping up with the play. 2 receivers to each side. 10:49 left, and it's now or never for Mount Healthy. It's a screenplay. Off to the side. It's Etheridge. It's close to the marker. He's shoved out.
Yeah, nice job there. I think trying to get the balls back into number one's hands for Mount Healthy is key to this drive. He was kind of absent of late, but he's been really great with the ball in his hand, just moving upfield on the screens especially.
Trying to work quick. So we've got an offsides as a Northwest player lined up about a full yard offsides, and that'll be an automatic first down for Mount Healthy. Just not great awareness there.
Yeah, a little.
That's a great play for Mount Healthy, though. They need every yard they can get.
That's one penalty that's gone Mount Healthy's way.
Yeah. He overthrew him.
Yeah.
It was double coverage. That might have been one of the best outcomes there. So if he threw it too far to the right or left, that ball was getting picked.
Yeah, that might have been one of the best outcomes, is an incomplete pass on that throw right there.
Have it on their own 46, 2 receivers to each side. So everyone's set. They bring 4. Steps up into the pocket, but he steps up into pressure. He's sacked.
58 just coming in there, just mauling the offensive lineman, getting right through him and right to Spain and taking him down for a sack. Nicely done.
That was a great job by Jabril Bradford.
Yeah, I mean, just fighting off the block. An effort play right there.
Trips to the right. Trouble with the snap. He's going to run. He's going to go down again. Ball's out again.
58 again. 58 started out from the inside as a defensive tackle and then swam around as a defensive end and sacked Spain and forced a fumble.
Got a replay. It was a perfect snap. He just dropped it.
Looks like there's another dead ball penalty. I'm not sure what happened.
The flagger's at the marker. Looks like they will make a call here. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Mount Healthy. Another one. It's, I think their 3rd of the game.
Yeah, I think so.
Just have not helped themselves out tonight.
I'm not sure what happened. I didn't see him pushing shoving. I think someone said something and got the attention of the refs.
Frustration boiling over for the Mount Healthy coaching staff.
For sure.
Looks like it will be 4th down. Based on the marker on the sideline. Again, the scoreboard is not working. Down, at least, is not up. So it'll be 4th down and to the Ohio River. Northwest has a safety way back there. They're just going to punt it. It's going to go right at him. A fair catch at the 45.
Nice job receiving that kick.
So 9:29 left, and Mount Healthy really needs to force the turnover. Just had a really hard time getting anything going offensively.
Yeah, and even when they do get something going, just penalties and dead ball penalties especially, they're just killing them.
Just not help themselves.
Gotta keep their emotions in check.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 45. Northwest will make a late sub here. 10 seconds left on the play clock. We have to get something going here quick. Diego out of the pistol, gives it to his running back. He gets about a yard. About it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, if I was Northwest, I wouldn't snap this till at least 5 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, Diego looks like he is in no hurry.
Yeah, I would absolutely not be in a hurry.
Snap the ball. It's a blitz up the middle. Escapes it. But he's brought down by a swarm of owls, or a flock.
You know, if there is a silver lining for Mount Healthy in this game, it is their defensive line linebackers just coming up, stopping those interior runs, doing a good job seeing the ball and getting the ball.
Looks like there the linebacker just timed it.
Yeah.
Knew that they had to snap the ball, knew that they were going to run the ball, just went through the guard and tackle.
Exactly, yep.
Diego just turning around looking at the clock. I'll snap it. I'll throw a screen here. He gets blown up. He'll get maybe a couple yards. It'll be 4th down. Looks like they'll bring on the punt team. Under 8 minutes left. Well, Mount Healthy just took their first timeout. Need as much time as they can get.
You know, assuming Mount Healthy safely receives the punt, I would think that they're going to try and go exclusively passing here, considering that they are down 3 scores. But I think they got to work the middle of the field in their passing. That's where they've had success. The times they have moved the ball, and or screens to number 1. That's also been successful.
It's just been really tough going so far for Mount Healthy offensively.
Yeah, just trying to play a clean game has been a difficulty.
As I've mentioned, sophomore quarterback from Mount Healthy, Jameer Spain, has just had a great year. Tonight has not been his night. He leads the conference in passing yards, but they have not had really any success tonight throwing the ball at all.
Yeah, and it's our first game calling Mount Healthy, and I hate to be the ones who are the bad luck.
Walker will punt it. It looks like there was movement before the snap. Looks like it'll be an offsides. Just no reason for that if you're Mount Healthy. We'll snap it from about the 49. 4th and 6, and Mount Healthy cannot have a penalty here. Returner back at around the 24. It's a good snap. And it's a good punt. They'll let it bounce. And that'll just waste more time not calling a fair catch. Well, as I look at the clock did not run on that play, which is ironic. .54 left. Two receivers each by. Spain drops back. It's a screenplay to the running back up the middle. Looked like a screen. I'm not sure it was.
Yeah, the play design was good. Just the execution was a little bit off. The pass was a little bit outside, still catchable. Luckily, it went to the turf because there was a few linebackers in the area who could have picked it off.
Offense tonight has not gone smoothly. Every yard has been tough for Mount Healthy. Two receivers to each side. Northwest brings 3 to throw to the right side. That'll be caught, fighting his way, and he's got the first down.
Yeah, nice effort there. I think, yeah, he got a first down. You know, initially it looked like he was stopped a bit short, but then just fought for those inches.
Spain drops back. Everyone ran pretty deep there. There was no one open, and Northwest just pushed him forward about 5 yards, so it turned out to be a positive play.
Yeah, thought that the pocket was pretty clean again. I guess he didn't see anything downfield they liked. Tried to tuck it a run, but Northwest hung on to him. Kind of a strange play there because, like you said, Northwest pushed him forward about 5 yards.
Yeah, and all the receivers ran deep. It's like a Madden play running 4 verticals, and nobody was open, so he had to run it.
Northwest was well prepared. I think just still got to work the interior of the field.
Looks like it throws out into the flat. That's probably a good thing that ball's incomplete. Stops the clock, and he was not going to get any yards there.
Just absolutely good coverage by Northwest. They're not letting anything get past them.
Secondary for Northwestern, I just done a very nice job. Spain drops back, rolling to his right, and he's going to get swarmed. That's a sack.
Okay.
Now it's a penalty after the play. I imagine this will be on Northwest.
Yeah, I think there was some taunting or something after the play.
But tonight you just really don't know. Let's see what the call is here. That was a dead ball foul. And that'll give Mount Healthy a first down. A lot of their offense tonight has just been off penalties from Northwest.
Yeah, I think
it's been that way for both sides.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's been more penalty yards than rushing yards this game.
That would be a wise bet. So run it up the middle.
Nice little power read right there.
Michael Watson is tough to bring down, but they need points.
Yeah, they gotta go. They gotta go right now too.
Just not much urgency from this offense right now. Looks left. It was a stop and go route. He's got him. That's caught. He is in the end zone. Touchdown, Mount Healthy.
Really nicely done by Spain. They stayed in the pocket. Number one got away from the cornerback and just threw it on a dime deep.
That was a really good route. I believe it was a stop and go route, and it was a really nice throw by Spain, his best of the night.
Yeah, the safety over the top cut in too quickly and kind of just let that opening over the top happen.
Mount Healthy will try the extra point. 6 minutes left. It is now a 2-score game. Mount Healthy fans finally have something to cheer about.
Yeah, and that play looked exclusively to go to receiver number one because the other receivers kind of broke their routes off early.
Remember the play before that? There was a flag after the play. That gave him an automatic first down. Next play, touchdown Mount Healthy. Mount Healthy is back in this game. Let's see what they do here on the kickoff. See if they think about an onside or a short pooch kick or scope kick to try and force a turnover. So they still need some offense.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Mount Healthy chooses to do here. Their defense has been playing pretty well. They've been, it's other than the penalties, they've been a good job containing Northwest's offense, except for those outside runs. They're pretty explosive. Yeah, so if they do go for an onside kick, it's going to have to go at least 10 yards. Otherwise, it'll be Northwest ball automatically.
So they'll kick off from the 40. So if they do try that, we'll need to at least get to the 50. We'll see how Northwest lines this up. Looks like they forgot which side to
Yeah.
line up on.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go.
Looks like Northwest still has 2 guys back deep and 2 guys in front of them. 5 guys right between the 45 and 50. We'll see what happens here. There is nobody up the middle. If they kick this up the middle and get some blockers, they might have a shot to get this. We'll see what they do here. He isn't back deep. Looks like this will be an onside attempt.
Yeah, they're lining up as an onside. I'm surprised that Northwest is going to take a timeout.
Just a really hard kick that goes past everyone and is downed inside the 30. Not what you wanted from your kicker there if you're Mount Healthy.
Yeah, he kicked it a little bit too hard, but I think he was hoping that he would just get a high bounce, and
bounce did not come.
Yeah, it didn't come, and luckily the ball stayed in bounds. Otherwise, it would have been a penalty, and they would have moved up to about the 35.
And no time goes off there because when he got it, he went straight down. So if there is a positive, it's that. Mount Healthy will try and get a stop here and maybe force a turnover with 6 minutes to play. They are down to 2 timeouts. Snap and a handoff to Jones, and he gets maybe a yard. It's been a tough game for Caleb Jones.
Yeah, I think you're Northwest, you're in absolutely no rush. And if you're Mount Healthy, you're just hoping you don't have to use your timeouts yet.
So they're just winding the clock down every play. Now at about 10 seconds on the play clock. They snap it with 9 left. Diego runs up the middle, tackled hard.
Yeah, really nice tackle there. Just up the middle again. Just has been tough treading so far.
We'll see if Northwest even thinks about throwing here. I imagine they just keep it on the ground.
Yeah, I think they would keep it on the ground because they've had success punting the ball. And what I mean by that is, fumbles and just turnovers happening on Mount Healthy special teams.
See if they keep in the hands of Diego here. Run off to the left side. The issue with running off to the boundary is you don't want to run out of bounds. He does keep and he does run to that left side, but Mount Healthy's ready for it.
Yeah, you shouldn't want to do anything that could cause a turnover. You don't want a bad exchange, backwards pass being called, anything like that. You just want to keep it very simple, keep the clock running.
Mount Healthy takes their second timeout. 4:34 left. So Mount Healthy might have a little bit of life here.
Yeah, they just got to get another home run like they did on the previous drive.
One timeout left for Mount Healthy. Northwest sitting pretty with all 3.
If I'm Mount Healthy here, I'm going to send everybody to block this punt. There's no point in trying to protect it.
We'll punt this away. Returner back at about the 45. Doesn't look like they're sending everyone to block this. Looks like they will send about 8 guys at the punter. It's a high snap, and he just gets it away. And he lets it bounce. I think if you're Mount Healthy, you've got to fall on that ball to get more time.
Yeah, I would try to fall on it. But I think right now their tendency is to be conservative because of the errors they've had in the first half. Again, they almost got to the punter there, but he got it off, and well done by Northwest's punter, E.J. Walker.
Snaps have been slow and high. But they've gotten it off every time.
Yeah, the most important thing on special teams is timing. So anything that can slow it down, a long snapper snap being too slow, high
Absolutely.
snap, especially when you have 8 guys coming at you.
Good example is that week 1 with the Bengals.
Exactly, yeah.
Slow snap and they block the kick and we lose. So they run it off to the left here. Big hit by 2 Northwest Knights.
Absolutely nice job by Northwest Knights, just cutting off, containing that play from getting more than 5 yards. But if you're Mount Healthy, for one thing, you gotta go here, and 2, predominantly you just gotta pass.
Under 4 minutes left, 2 receivers to each side. Spain has it, looks left. Still looking left. He's got a receiver down there. He's going to try and get it to him. It's caught by the other receiver. I believe that's Eskridge. It's a first down for Mount Healthy.
Yeah, I mean, you'll take it either way for Mount Healthy. It looked like it was going to the other receiver there, but instead it went to Eskridge. Nicely done, and again, got out of bounds and stopped the clock.
3:43 left on to Northwest side of the field. In the fourth quarter, Mount Healthy's gotten some stuff going when they've sent everyone deep. Throw over the middle, it's intercepted! Another turnover for Mount Healthy, their 5th of the night.
And I don't know if that went off one of the Mount Healthy players. It was a little bit. I
believe it was dropped.
Yeah, it bounced off the receiver.
Yep. Hit him right in the hands.
Yep. Nice job on Northwest just recognizing. I mean, that's just a tip drill right there. And getting that ball in midair, going high pointing the ball, falling on it. And that, just an excellent. Not a bad throw by Spain, but just great recognition by the defender there.
That interception was by Eric Morris Jr., a sophomore linebacker for Northwest. We have an injury on the field. So it's number 51, I believe. Walking off.
Yeah, it's
assisted by the trainers.
Tough break there from Mount Healthy. You know, they thought they had something going, then just hit the receiver in the hands, bounced off, and picked.
Turnovers have been the story tonight for Mount Healthy. I believe that was the 5th of the night.
Yeah, it's killed all their momentum.
So they run it here with Jones. He gets a few yards. He falls on his lineman. Looks like he might have rolled up on his lineman. Also believe we have a flag down.
So we might have another injury on the field.
Looks like the lineman, I believe that was the guy who was rolled up on when Caleb Jones was tackled. And he's just going to go down. He's having a hard time walking off the field. Let's just see the replay here. Number 58. Yep, he did get rolled up. That is not good. Hopefully he is okay. Looks like he is up. We'll try and jog off. So we're under 3 minutes left here at Mount Healthy High School.
That's always good to see. He's able to get up on his own power and kind of jog off the field.
Absolutely. We're back for the second down play. I imagine Northwest will just keep it on the ground. There's a handoff up the middle to Jones again. Make it about 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. About 3rd and 3. As the clock keeps ticking. And Mount Healthy does have a timeout left. We'll see if they use it if they get a stop here. I imagine Northwest will keep this on the ground. 18 left on the play clock. Yeah, they'll just take as much time off the clock as possible. That'll change to play. Sends number 10 in motion. Now he's behind Diego. It's like a triple option. The ball's on the ground. And that is a risky play if you're Northwest. Looked like it was going to be some sort of a triple option play with someone behind him. It's risky to try that pitch, but they couldn't even get the handoff off.
Yeah, right now it's just a matter of keeping things simple, and that was getting a little too cute. Almost cost him there.
So no timeouts left for Mount Healthy. 1:44 left. They've had plenty of opportunities tonight. Right before the half, they did score a touchdown, but the refs did call it back. I will just say it was not a great call because that ball was a fumble. The ball was out, and they returned it for a touchdown.
Yeah,
Mount Healthy just got a tough whistle.
It was absolutely a tough whistle, and the momentum was just sucked out of Mount Healthy right there. Kind of came out flat in that second half with the Northwest just going right down the field and scoring a touchdown.
Absolutely. Northwest will punt again. They send everyone. Pretty good punt. He's caught at about the 22. He's down at about the 29. 1:39 left. All right, Mount Healthy have it about the 29. Trips to his left, or running back to his right, and 1:39 left with no timeouts. It's a bubble screen. It's caught, and they're going to lose several yards.
Lose several yards, and the clock's going to tick.
Not much tempo here from the offense. Just trying to get something going for next game.
Yeah, just trying to learn from the mistakes. Just trying to get some sort of rhythm into next week. Something positive they can use to close out this game and head into next week.
About 30 seconds here between plays. Just no rush at all from the Owls. Looking left. It's dropped by Jameer Scott. He is also a corner, so maybe that's why he's a corner. Third and 12, about 57 seconds left here at Mount Healthy. The Knights leading 21-7. Two receivers to each side, a running back to his right. Northwest brings forward. They just hand it out to middle to Watson, and he gets maybe a yard.
Yeah, you think that Mount Healthy here is going to go for it, obviously. Just
throw it deep.
Throw it deep, run a play, maybe do a screen. Just try to get. You want to get a completion, so you just have something where you can kind of hang your hat on going into next week.
See on the top of the screen, corners playing way off.
Yeah, this was a crucial game because both teams were.
It is a bubble screen. And he gets nothing.
Yeah.
Turnover on downs. Northwest will probably just kneel it.
And Northwest is celebrating because this game was a conference game, obviously, and they were the third-ranked team in the conference. Mount Healthy was second. They were both 1-1 in conference. Now Northwest goes to second in the conference, and they just need Edgewood to lose a game to try to tie up to be first in the conference.
These schools are also less than 7 miles away from one another. I'm sure a lot of these kids know each other and grew up with one another. 14 seconds left. Looks like there was a penalty.
Yeah, I think it's unsportsmanlike. I think Northwest got a little premature in their celebration there.
The crowd is leaving. There is 14 seconds left, but I imagine Northwest, if they even make them run a play, will just kneel it. Some Northwest coaches on the field trying to figure out what's going on. We're not really sure.
Yeah, there's been no signal from the officials yet.
No.
Yep, like you said, victory formation, it was going to happen. Just got to make sure to get all the players. Yeah. Yeah, for a second I thought they weren't going to be set on the victory formation and get called for offsides. But
looked like they had 13 players on the field for it. But it's going to be a Northwest Knights win at Mount Healthy. They will move to 2-1 in conference play, 4-4 overall. Mount Healthy drops to 4-4, 1-2 in conference. Thank you for joining us at Waycross Media.